The very last thing that Jesus owned was being gambled for as he hangs on the cross. Maybe you've heard of family members bickering over a will when their loved one is deceased. And maybe you've heard that common refrain, they're not even in the ground yet, and you're arguing over their stuff. Jesus still had the breath of life in him, and people are arguing and casting lots for the only thing he had left in the world. Complete removal of dignity. Maybe you've heard of a young woman named Corrie ten Boom. Maybe you've read her book, The Hiding Place. She was a Christian in Nazi Germany, and she and her family helped Jews hide and escape the Nazis. Eventually, the Nazis found out what the family was up to and took them to the concentration camps. Corrie survived and was able to write the book, but her sister Betsy did not, and others in her family did not. And one of the stories that she captures is the indignity of being in a concentration camp. One of the exercises that the Nazis made the prisoners go through as a means of removing the humanity and the dignity from these captives was to force them to march in line naked and to be inspected by the guards. So here's the women lining up, and all of their clothing is removed from them, and all of their dignity is removed. And the guards are looking on, and Corrie recalls how the guards would consume them with their eyes. And it completely humiliated her every time it happened. And over and over and over again, week after week, stripped down and marched naked through the line of male soldiers for them to examine your body. And one day, Corrie remembered this story. And she cried out to her sister Betsy, who was in front of her. And she said, "Oh, Betsy, they took Jesus' clothes too." And she heard a little gasp out of her sister Betsy. And she said, "Oh, Corrie, I never thanked him for that." Brother and sister, do you thank Jesus that he died naked on the cross? Because he died naked on the cross, he knows what it means to be stripped of all human dignity. He can relate to you no matter how low you go. Praise the Lord for Jesus Christ.